Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again, and as this is my first official decode video, and as you can see, we're discussing UK rapper Cadet. Was UK rapper Cadet sacrificed? Now, a little bit of a backstory about this. I remember when this happened, and obviously if you guys have watched my Hello YouTube and Roximus Prime video, you'll know that I've kind of been into all this stuff since I was about 16. I probably knew about all these celebrity sacrifices and stuff by the age of like 18, 19. So anytime a celebrity dies, I'm always suspicious. But the thing is, what usually happens is a lot of American celebrities, they tend to die. And then it's like, okay, like it's America, right? Because they got guns and stuff. But then when UK rappers die, or when UK celebrities die, it's very rare. Like, it does obviously happen because it's all part of this matrix system, but it happens less often. And then when I saw this death happen of Cadet, I was just like, you know what, there's something fishy about this. Like, even the fact that he died at 28, it's funny because I remember when he did die, I remember making a comment in my head like, you just missed the 27 club. But the reason why he died at 28 is going to become apparent. Like I said to you guys, I only discovered this knowledge mid 2020. This death happened towards the start of 2019. So obviously here I am almost 3 years later, 4 years later with this knowledge, and now I can go back and look at this properly and really understand what happened and hopefully show you guys a little something too. But before we get into today's video, be sure to follow me up on my other platforms. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Rumble, I'm on BitChute. This video will also be going up on Rumble and BitChute because I have a feeling it might create a few waves in the matrix. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe everyone's forgotten about Cadet, but I know there's still a lot of people out there who love Cadet and love listening to his music and miss Cadet. One of my best friends, he was a massive Cadet fan, so it's going to be interesting. Hopefully this video gets to him and you'll check this out. But anyway, follow me up on Instagram, TikTok, and of course if you do want to donate, hit me up via Cash App. Obviously all the links are in the description and they're only a finger tap away. Do not delay. That being said, I am delaying this presentation, but please watch these two videos before you continue on. My first video, Hello YouTube, I'm Roximus Prime, and my second video, What is Gematria, in order to understand what I'm about to go into in this video, because I'm not going to be stopping for anybody. I'm just going to be going, and if you miss it, you miss it. Go back and watch it again. That being said, there we go. We're going to get into it. So Blaine Cameron Johnson, known professionally as Cadet, was a British rapper, the younger cousin of Crept. Johnson began pursuing a solo career as a rapper in 2011. Cadet UK rapper death. Traffic collision. He is perhaps best known for his single Advice featuring Dino, which peaked at number 14 on the UK singles chart. So, as you guys can see here, he died on February the 9th, right? A date that's written 2/9, right? Well, when you take the date numerology of that day, 2/9, and you add them up, you get the number 11. Now, 11 relates to black, as black equals 11, and of course black equals 29, like how Cadet died on 2/9, right? And let's not forget that Cadet was 28 years old at the time of his death, which meant he was in his 29th year of life. I'll explain this one time. When you're born, you're not 1 year old. You are in your first minute of life or whatever. I don't know. Then when you turn 1 year, when you actually hit 1 or 365 days after your birth, you are now 1 year old. Then you begin your second year of life. So Cadet was 28 years old, but he was in his 29th year of life. Once he became 29, he would have been in his 30th year of life, and so on and so forth. Notice that Cadet died on a Saturday. 9th of February 2019 was a Saturday, and he also died at the age of 28. Notice the word kill and Saturday both equal 28. Also notice the word rapper and Kiel, where he was on his way to, right? He was on his way to a gig in Kiel University. He was on his way to Kiel, which sounds a lot like the word kill, but they both equal 38, as he was a rapper on his way to a gig in Kiel, 38. Now, for those of you who may have seen his work before, I'm sure you are familiar with the number 38 as it becomes like events related to rappers and death in general. We recently had a death of another rapper who was also 28 years old that happened very recently. This was just last year in 2022. But we had Takeoff, who also died, right, at the age of 28, right, as Kill and Takeoff both equal 28, and he died at the age of 28, right. Also, the number 38 is very, very prevalent when it comes to murders and rituals involving rappers. Again, I'm not saying this was a ritual. I'm just showing you guys the numbers, and then you guys can make your own decision. As the title of the video says, was UK rapper Cadet sacrificed? Well, we don't know. Let you guys figure it out. But here you go, 38. Rapper, death, killed. Even his first name, Blaine Cameron Johnson. Blaine, 38. On his way to kill, 38. Right? He was a rapper, 38. And then he ended up dead. The 38 is important because in 2002 there was a film called Murder by Numbers that came out featuring Sandra Bullock. And if you notice here on the movie poster, you got Murder by Numbers. The 3 and the 8 have been changed, like 38, 38. And also you can go backwards, like 83. Like how murder equals 38 and 83. 38, 83. Also notice the numbers 7 and 9 just above the 83, right? Like how 79 equals murder. And also notice how 3 and 4 is right next to each other, like how murder also equals 34, right? Again, probably all coincidental. But just notice how Sandra Bullock, her name synchronizes perfectly with murder. She was the perfect person to play in this film. As you can see, Sandra Bullock equals 83, just like murder equals 83. Her name even reflects in the purest cipher. Again, this is the purest cipher, guys. The dark blue cipher is the purest cipher. The purest cipher. Okay, the most important cipher, the dark blue one. But just notice the reflection between 43 and 34 with Sandra Bullock and murder. What's even crazier is that from Sandra Bullock's birthday, so when she was born, July 26, 1964, that's her birthday, all the way to Friday, April the 19th, 2002, when this film came out, right? 37 years, 8 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days, right? She's even got the 83 in the middle of her name. So her name equals 83, and she's got the 83 in the middle of her name. So in the middle of her date numerology, right? The date between when she was born and when the movie came out. On top of this, what did we just say about Cadet being in his 29th year of life? As we can see here, she's 37 years old, which means what? She's in her 38th year of life. Probably a coincidence though. Anyway, Murder by Numbers was a song by The Police, right? Now this song came out in the 80s. I'm going to let you guys guess which year in the 80s it came out of. Before I reveal it to you, I'm going to let you lot guess which year in the 80s this song came out in. But as you can see, the lyrics say it's murder by numbers 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. This song came out in 1983. 83. Off the album called Synchronicity. And if you guys have not already seen enough synchronicity, just in these first couple slides I've showed you, you're going to see some mad synchronicity in the next 80 or so slides I've got to show you. I do expect this is going to be a long video, especially as I'm going to be speaking slowly because I want everything that I say to be heard correctly, and I don't want to make any mistakes because once we start getting into Cadet and Crept and Conan, like it kind of gets a bit confusing because all their names are like 4 or 5 letter names and it all starts getting a bit awkward. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let's keep moving. The 33 is interesting because police equals 33, so does masonry and federal, and so does cadet. That also equals 33. There's interesting synchronization there, but I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. So moving on, as we see a beautiful picture of Cadet with a wonderful one-eye symbolism. I'm totally sure he has no idea what that means. So we've got Blaine here, his first name, right? Blaine, 4325, just like March, the month he was born in, March 4325. Just like death equals 25, right? But notice the synchronizations as well with Blaine and death. He's also got the 38 and the 25 in his name. Now, this isn't to say if your name's Blaine, you're destined for death. I don't want people thinking like, oh my God, my name's Blaine, am I going to die? No, you have to understand these guys are in the system, right? For you to even be a name, or for you to be someone who's known, for you to have a known name out there, you're probably in the system. It is a bit unfair because I know there's a lot of people out there who are aspiring to be like, you know, rappers and such. But just know that just because your name is Blaine doesn't mean that you're going to be subjected to the same fate. Also notice the synchronization with March, how he died on 2/9, right? 2/9, February the 9th, and he was in his 29th year of life. The reason why I left the 92 in there is because of the reflection of 29. And on top of that, if you were to write the date what he died on, right, February the 9th or the 9th of February, right, 9/2 or 2/9, it works both ways, right? Either way it works. Also notice some more synchronicities up here with Cadet and Cameron, his middle name, Cameron. Got the 33 here. Also notice a 69 in Cameron and 69 in Illuminati, right? And look at the reflection of 69, 96. What month did he die in? February, right? Cameron, 96. Also notice the 120 here. He's got a 120 crossover with February and Illuminati. So that's two synchronizations with Illuminati and February. On top of that, you see the 48 here, as in the month he died in, 48, February 48, Illuminati 48. And the final one is just the 15 and the 150 here. Obviously, for those you don't know, numerology rules, the 150 gets, sorry, the 0 and the 150 would get dropped. So this would become 15 and 15. Again, the synchronization there is one you can't just ignore. Also notice some more synchronicity because they do like to plaster, you know, all these numbers that are related to Black history on a lot of Black entertainers. You know, you've got February, which is of course the Black History Month, which equals 42, right? You got the N-word, which equals 42. Slavery equals 42, and of course you got the 30 as well, that relates to Cadet, and the 102 as well, which relates to slavery and the N-word again, right? And here's some more numbers that are related to Black history with the 30 and the 42. You got slavery, February, racial slur, bigotry, Martin, the 90s sitcom. The 90s sitcom featuring Martin Lawrence, who lived at number 42. Huxtable, the name of the family in the Cosby Show, right? 42. Malcolm X, 42. Right? All words that have to do with Black history. Now I want you guys to look at this chart that I've got up, right? And I want you guys to see the synchronicities here. So you got Krypton Conan and the Jesuit Order, right? Who we already have discussed. If you go back to my What is Gematria video, you understand who they are. Just go watch that video and everything is cleared up there. But look, we've got 3 out of the 4 base cipher synchronicities: 144, 54, and 72. Notice how the 72 in Krypton Conan links up with car accident as well, because that's what Krypton died in, right? A car accident. Also notice car accident equals 45, just like ritual. Also equals 81, like ritual, right? And just notice here, number 27 is a reflection of number 72, right? Backwards and forwards. But I think the thing that most of you guys haven't even noticed, some of you would have, but all these numbers here, if you add them all up, add up to 9. 8 plus 1 equals 9. 1 plus 4 plus 4 equals 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 2 plus 7 equals 9. 2 plus 1 plus 6 equals 9. All of these numbers here add up to 9. The number 9 is powerful. It represents completion, although not a final ending, more like the fulfillment of one cycle so that you can prepare to initiate the next one. It's a recognition of life's ongoing ebb and flow. I don't know about you lot yet, but that sounds a lot like a ritual. I don't know, like end this guy's cycle, end his cycle to continue this cycle. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know, but again, like I said, I'm just speculating here. Like, it just sounds like ending his cycle to start this cycle. I know some of you are thinking, Krypton Conan, they were already big. Yeah, but you don't just become big once and that's it. You know what I mean? How many people do you know that went big and you never heard of them again? Bobby Schmurder, you know, all these people that just like Trinidad James come with like one hit and disappear again. It's probably because they didn't want to sacrifice more. They didn't want to participate in more rituals. They didn't want to have to finish. They didn't have to complete one cycle so that the next could be prepared. Maybe they didn't want to risk it. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Cadet always used to go by the underrated legend. That was his sort of moniker. He'd shout that a lot on his songs, you know, underrated legend, blah, blah, blah. Just notice underrated legend equals to 86 in reverse full reduction. This is the alphabet going backwards with the rules of numerology. So Z is 26 and A is 1. And then you use numerology to break down the double digit numbers to single digit numbers. Underrated legend equals 86. Obviously the term 86 hit. Have you heard the term 86 hit? Its origins are debatable, but to us it means to get rid of something or to throw it out. Now, I used to work in hospitality, so I obviously already knew the term of 86. So when I saw this actually added up to 86, I already knew what it meant. But it's funny because Google is weird sometimes. I've typed in 86 it meaning a few times. Sometimes it says to get rid of something or someone, and then sometimes it says to get rid of something. So it's like it's kind of playing games with you. Sometimes it says to get rid of something, sometimes it says to get rid of something or someone. Like, I don't know why, but either way, right? I noticed there's a synchronicity with the reflection of 86, which is 68, and obviously, you know, the old saying, legends die young. Hasn't Roddy Rich got that song Die Young when he's like, why do the legends always die quick, right? Or legends die young all the time. You hear this all the time, right? He called himself an underrated legend. Or legends die young. Also another synchronicity of legends die young. An underrated legend of the 76. Again, notice the pure cipher, the dark blue cipher. If anything matches, well, if anything synchronizes in any of the ciphers, it's mad. But like this dark blue one especially, boy, that's the one you want to really look out for. Now notice the car crash happened in the time of Aquarius, right? In February. That's when he died. He died young, didn't he? In Aquarius time. We have a car crash. Right? Just notice as well, Saturday and Aquarius have these synchronizations with 109, 107, and then the reflection with the 35 and the 53. Obviously, he died on a Saturday, right? February the 9th. It was a Saturday, right? And it was in the time of Aquarius, and he died young. Also notice Death, March, and Crept also synchronized with 25 and 29. Again, he died on 2/9, February the 9th, in his 29th year of life, and he was born in March. The 28-year-old rapper, whose real name was Blaine Cameron Johnson, died in the crash in Ryan Hill, Staffordshire, on 9th of February on his way to perform at Keele University. I just want you guys to look at this. Look at the synchronicity here with Keele University. Look how it equals 205. Remember, we said drop the 0 in numerology, so 205 would become 25. So Keele synchronizes perfectly with Keele, right? Just like Death, right? Just like March and Crept and RIP and Blaine, right? See these synchronizations here, guys. He couldn't have been on his way to any other university. It had to be this one. It had to be this university. Again, I put these numbers up not because they relate, but again, like a couple slides back, they all, excuse me, they all add up to the number 9, right? And as you can see, Blaine Cameron Johnson, his full name, synchronizes perfectly with Crept and Conan and Ritual. Not the numbers themselves, but when you break the numbers down, 8 plus 1, 9, 1 plus 4 plus 4, 9, 2 plus 0 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 0, 9, 5 plus 4, 9, 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9, and so on and so forth. All these numbers equal to 9, and we've already explained what 9 is already, right? Johnson, his last name, equals 32, right? Like how he was born on 3/2, right? March the 2nd, 3/2. That's how you would write it, right? 3/2, March the 2nd. Also notice his middle name, Cameron, and Masonry have synchronizations with 33 and 39. Also notice his name and Masonry and Order of Illuminati also have a synchronization with the 39 and the 93, right? Along with the 105 as well. So now we're going to get into the articles. There's quite a few. There's like 2 or 3 articles I screenshotted. So this is the first one. So a van driver who admitted. Well, first of all, if I even get into this one sounds stupid as hell. But just listen to this. Listen to this. A van driver who admitted he felt a little drunk before getting behind the wheel and killing up-and-coming rapper Cadet in a head-on collision with a taxi has been jailed for almost 5 years. Now, when I read this here, now obviously you guys have to understand. I've been doing this PowerPoint for the past 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Yeah, so like this now it seems normal to me, but when you lot just read that, a little drunk, did that sound weird to you? Like, who speaks like that? Yeah, I was a little drunk. Like, imagine, yeah, we went out last week. Yeah, man, like I had like 4 Jaeger bombs, 2 Sambucas. Yeah, man, I was a little drunk. Like, huh? You was a little drunk? Don't you mean you was a little bit drunk? Like, I understand, like, if you're American, like, you speak with those colloquialisms, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, man was a little drunk. I was a little drunk. You know, I was a little turned up. Like, I get that. But this is English people here. We don't use those type of American colloquialisms over here. You know what I'm saying? You guys like that word there, colloquialisms. Anyway, we don't use them type of colloquialisms over here. So, a little drunk, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like how an English person would speak. But the reason why they've put a little drunk in quotation marks is because it equals 48. and it relates back to Illuminati. And of course, 48 also, February also equals 48, and obviously February was the month that he died in, right? But I just found it very weird. Obviously, you guys let me know what you think, because that just sounds weird. I'd never say that. I would never say that to my friend. I was a little drunk. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway, it also synchronizes up with the Jesuit order. As I've said before, these guys are all the same people. Don't try and like mix up, oh, Freemasons, Illuminati, Jesuit. It's all the same people, okay? They're all the same. It's all secret societies behind secret societies. Don't try get too deep into it. If you want to be quick, if you want to like save yourself the headache, just call it the Matrix, because it's easier that way. As opposed to trying to compartmentalize all the different societies, because there's loads of different societies, right? But as you can see, the synchronization with 48 and 84, the reflection of it, and of course it's synchronized with Jesuit order as well, right? Now, Cadet was born in Pisces, right? Pisces equals 71. So there's car crash. Driver who killed rapper Cadet in car crash sentenced to more than 4 years in prison. Now, I just want you guys to notice how all these words sync up. Look, you got the kill, right? The kill order in Krypton Conan, right? How they're going to kill him with the car crash, 145, right? And the car crash, again, 71, the reflection of 17 comes back to the kill. A full circle, 44 around to 145, all the way back around. It's a full circle. And also kill sounds a lot like kill, where he was heading, right? And of course here we got Krypton Conan with their I Play Dirty merchandise. Makes you wonder how dirty they really play. So as I said earlier, remember Cadet did die in February, and February equals 48, right? And he was a rapper, right? On his way to Kiel University, right? 74, 88, right? And look at the synchronizations you got between 38, between Death and Kiel, in all 4 base ciphers, guys. I just want you to know that this is very, very rare. This is something that doesn't happen like often unless it's been manipulated. It can happen organically, of course, but this is manipulated. And of course, we've got the 34 connection here with murder of a black rapper, because that's what this is ever more looking like, the murder of a black rapper, right? And of course you got the 81 and 45, you know, for the car accident. That's what happened, right? So now we've got the word sacrifice. Sacrifice equals 73 in English ordinal. That's just the alphabet. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z, the 26th letter. You add up all the numbers. You add up all the numbers that these letters represent, you get the number 73. 73 is the 21st prime number. 21 is the 8th Fibonacci and the 6th triangular number. So sacrifice equals 73. 73 is the 21st prime. 21 is the 6th triangular number. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. As you can see here, the 21 6. You see how I got that, right? 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Guess what else equals 216, guys? Car accident. Car accident equals 216. Now, if I think we're less than 10 slides in, but if you're still skeptical, then that's cool. Don't worry. We've got like a good 70 or so slides left to go. So I can show you exactly that this isn't bullshit. But, you know, again, like I said at the beginning, was he sacrificed? I don't know. We're just uncovering the numbers. All we're doing is uncovering the numbers, because as we know, men lie, women lie, numbers do not. Continuing on, let's go on to the killer, or the man who is responsible for the death, right? Jordan Birch. He was 23 years old. And of course, Cadet's real name, Cadet, whose real last name was Johnson, was born on the 2nd of March, 2/3, light 23. Right. Also notice the synchronizations between their names. Johnson, 95, 32, 31, Birch, 31, 95, 32, right? Very similar. Notice that 2 times 3, so his age, 2 times 3 equals 6, and the article says Jordan supposedly drank 6 pints of beer, right? It said he supposedly drank 6 pints of beer. I just want to take this time to let you guys know about this website called This Person Does Not Exist. So this website is pretty interesting. Typed in up here, right? Every time you refresh the page, a new picture comes up, right? Now, the funny thing is, all of these people that you're looking at right now, do not exist. These are all computer generated images. Okay, none of these people actually exist. None of them, not one person. They're all computer generated. And it makes you wonder about a lot of these news stories, especially ones when like you can only find 1 or 2 photos of like somebody. You're like, where's the other photos? Where's their childhood photos? Where's this? Where's that? Or here's why. Because the website's like that. So this person does not exist. Again, if you guys got more information on this Jordan Birch guy, let me know in it. But all I could find on Google was like 2 pictures of him. It's like this picture, and there's like another picture when he's like looking away. But I don't know, man. I feel like there'd be more pictures of someone who just killed like a very famous rapper, right? Anyway, more synchronicity with Jordan and Cadet. Jordan Birch, his full name, 69. Cameron, Cadet's middle name, 69. Again, they've obviously made this into a bit of a race baiting thing, right? Couldn't have been, had to be a white guy who killed him, right? Couldn't have been like another black guy or an Asian guy. It had to be a white guy. Like I said in my What is Gematria video, it's always race baiting between the black and white. It's never like black and Asian, it's never white and Korean, black and Chinese, or like white and Spanish. It's always black and white, always. But there you go, look, Cadet 102, Jordan Birch 102, Slavery 102, right? More race baiting between the 2 races, right? Because you're gonna have black people that are like, oh man, another white guy that killed black guys, oh my god, you know, and then you're gonna have white people like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know how white people think, but I know how black people think, innit? I know how black people think. They're gonna be like, oh look, another black person killed by a white man, like, and you know, it's so, if you're so easily triggered by this whole race thing, they've got you, man. They've already got you. If you try to be woke and shit, and you're still stuck on this racism shit, man, you're lost, bro. You're lost, because that's how they divide us with racism, man. We're all the same, man. We're all the same inside, man. Yeah, of course, some races have more privileges than others. Obviously, we're not gonna try and like act like that's not true. Obviously, certain privileges, certain races don't have to, like, you know, have a chaperone security guard when they walk into certain shops, innit? Like, obviously, certain races get away with doing certain things that others don't. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, yeah, we're all the same fucking people, right? When we was in lockdown in 2020, was there like, well, some white people were out, some black people? No, everyone was in lockdown, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no. Anyway, I just hate when people get too caught up on this race thing, man. It's such an easy way to divide people. It's just so stupid. Like, just grow up, man. Like, live your life, man. Anyway, the article says he will now serve 4 years and 8 months. Watch the numbers, guys. He will now serve 4 years and 8 months, 4 and 8 behind bars, and he will begin a 2-year driving ban after completing his sentence. So you got numbers 4, 8, and 2 there, yeah. Obviously, that's what I told you about the whole little drunk thing, right? Because the 4 and the 8 all ties back in. 48, right? February when he died, a little drunk. Illuminati, right? 4 and 8. Again, this person does not exist.com. What also stuck out for me was the 2-year driving ban, because obviously February is the 2nd month of the year. So the 2. So you got the 4 and the 8, 48, and you've also got the 2 as the 2nd month of the year, right? Stoke-on-Trent Crown Court heard Birch had veered onto the wrong side of the road while driving at speeds of more than 65 miles per hour in Rhinehill, Staffordshire, having just finished a drinking session at 2 separate licensed premises. Again, they put that 2 in there. I don't know why it matters. Why couldn't they just say having finished drinking at a pub or something? Like, why they have to make the distinction that he was at 2 separate licenses? Why does it matter, right? But anyway, 65 miles per hour. Notice how 6 plus 5 equals 11, like black. Anyway, 65 miles per hour. Crept equals 65, his cousin, right? Again, 6 plus 5 equals 11, like black equals 11. Again, this person does not exist.com. Go check it out. Today, the court heard Birch had downed 6 pints before getting behind the wheel ahead of the crash and admitted to feeling slightly drunk. So this is a different article that I got this from. Obviously, the other one had bad English, right? A little drunk. This one says slightly drunk, right? But the code is still there, right? Slightly drunk, 63, right? Just like the Illuminati, 63. Slightly drunk also equals 72, right? Just like Jesuit order, crept in Kona, car accident, ritual. I hope you guys are noticing a pattern here, because I don't know if you guys are noticing, every time I bring up Illuminati, Jesuit order also pops up as well. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Like, I hope you have in the past few slides. But every time I've mentioned this name is not far behind. On top of that, whenever you see the number 72 in my videos, the number 27 usually follows by quite closely, because 27 is the ritual number, which is why I said to you at the beginning of this video about how when Cadet died at 28, I was like, that's weird. Why didn't he die at 27, right? Because of the 27 club. This is why it's a 27 club, right? But he died at 28, and we're going to go into why it was 28 anyway. But moving forward, Cadet from South London was a passenger in a Toyota Prius which collided with Birch's Vauxhall combo van on Main Road at about 1:30 Greenwich Mean Time. So Toyota Prius, we'll break that down. Toyota Prius, 64, just like Kill 64, just like how he died at the age of 28. So he died at the age of 28 in the Toyota Prius. Toyota Prius also equals 53, like Saturday, and that was the day he died on, right? Saturday, 2nd of the night. If this ain't blaming you lot's mind, then boy, like, because when I was putting this together, I was like, wow. I was like, wow, really? Also noticed the 1:30, right? Human sacrifice, 1:30. Play dirty, 1:30. Taxi driver, 1:30, right? He also pleaded guilty to causing serious injury by dangerous driving to the taxi's driver, Kashif Usman, right? Now, I thought it was weird, right? Because this Kashif Usman guy survived, but it was a head-on collision, right? They said, one sec, where is it? Where's the head-on collision? They said that this was a head-on collision, right? Where is it? Have I put it in there? I haven't put it in there. Have I put it in there? Put it somewhere. No? Proved fatal. I don't know. I thought it was a head-on collision. There is somewhere it says this was a head-on collision, but I can't find it right now. But anyway, they said this was a head-on collision, but somehow the taxi driver survived. Again, no pictures of the taxi driver. I've typed his name in. I've tried to find him. Nowhere to be seen. And I'm like, again, nowhere to be seen. I don't know who this guy. If anyone knows who this Kashif Usman. But it's the funny thing, right? How many Kashif Usmans do you think there is in the UK who drive taxis, right? That's the joke, innit? That's the joke. So even if you did try to find this guy, it's like, well, you know, how many Kashif Usmans are there, right? Anyway, Kashif Usman 122, Satanic 122, and it kind of goes back into the race baiting thing, because again, that's the whole joke behind it. How are you gonna find this mystery taxi driver when they're all Asian, right? Let's be honest. That Kashif Usman's an Asian name. They're all Asian, right? Taxi drivers, right? This again. I'm not being racist. This is their thought. This is their thought process, because they're very racist people, right? They are racist people. If you don't think that they're not racist, tell me why there's not been a black pope. There's never been one black pope. There's never been one black pope, like black as in nationality, like African pope. Like there's never been one black pope ever while these lot have been in control. There's never been one. So they obviously don't like black people. They damn sure don't like Asian people, right? Like, so as you can see, look, you got Kashif Usman, the Asian driver, right? Kill Asian. 44-17, but he didn't die. But I don't know, the way it's looking like this Kashif guy might have been the killer. I don't know how it worked. Maybe he was a secret agent. I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's all crazy, guys. But anyway, legends die young. Taxi driver, 68 synchronicity there, right? So this is what I'm saying about all these different articles. One article said he was 65 miles per hour. So I was like, okay, that equals crept. So I wonder what this one means when it says 69 miles per hour. He reached speeds of up to 69 miles per hour and was caught on CCTV on the wrong side of the road for a few hundred meters before the crash. 69. Cameron equals 69. Illuminati equals 69. Jesuit Order equals 69. Again, you guys, these two keep popping up together. That's why I said to you, don't worry about the names, yeah, because it's all the same peoples anyway. It's just one secret society behind another secret society behind another secret society. That's all it is. Like, don't even try deep it. Like, just understand that it's connected to them and just leave it at that. That's why I said it's not even worth discussing these people, because at the end of the day, it's a rabbit hole within a rabbit hole within a rabbit hole, and you're just gonna end up getting lost. There's no point. Don't try deep it like that. Like, deep it, but don't try deep it too much. You get me? Because you're just gonna end up getting lost. There's no point. Don't stress your life out like that. Cadet had been performing alongside rap duo Crept and Conan since he was a teenager, and Radio 1 Extra DJ Nick Bright said 2019 was set to be massive for him. I'll let you guys know this, yeah? Whenever someone dies, or whenever there's a news article about somebody, always take what's in the quotation marks and slap it into the Gematrinator. Yeah, because I guarantee you're going to see some shit that's going to make you go, whoa, right? Like how it says was set to be massive. Again, just copy and paste. Don't type it out yourself, because you might make a mistake. Just copy and paste was set to be massive, right? 55. Car crash, 55. Captain Conan, 55. Satan, 55. Was set to be massive also equals 107 in reverse full reduction, right? Saturday, the day he died on, 107. Aquarius, the time of the year he died in, 107. I'm sure it's all a coincidence though. The duo led tributes at the time. So the duo, he's talking about Captain Conan. Captain Conan led tributes at the time of Cadet's death, with Krept, Cadet's cousin, saying he was heartbroken. Captain Conan, 54. Jesuit Order, 54. Heartbroken, 54. Now we can link it up to Conan a bit. So as you can see, 2nd of March, star sign, Pisces, right? So Cadet was born in Pisces, died in Aquarius, born in Pisces. Conan, 26, Pisces, 26, right? The driver who killed rapper Cadet in car crash sentenced to more than 4 years in prison, right? Cadet obviously died in Aquarius, and I just wanted to show you guys more synchronicities with Aquarius and Conan and Captain Conan and the car crash, right? And again, the Aquarius car crash synchronization, and then we've also got Satan here too, right? Satan equals 55. 55 is also the 10th Fibonacci number, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And also, just for those who are wondering about the whole Krept and Conan thing, because I know it's stylized as Krept and Conan with this sign here, but for some reason the Gematrinator doesn't pick up the and sign as like a symbol. Like it's a symbol really, it doesn't really have a value, does it? So, but I just put this in here so you guys can see that it does still equate to the 55, 145. This would be 44. That'd be 125, but I've just plotted it out. But yeah, that is how I'm writing it. I wrote it like that, but when you enter it in, it comes up like this. So for the remainder of the PowerPoint, if you see Krept Conan like this, that's why. It does mean Krept and Conan, but you know the and sign it's a symbol, isn't it? It doesn't have any value. Anyway, here you can see Krept and Conan showing their allegiance to the Masons or to the Illuminati or whatever, with their one-eye symbolism pointing at their eyes. You know, again you can see the synchronicity with their name, Krept and Conan, and Freemasonry with the 139, the 158, and the 59. That 59 is actually very important because it ties back in again to Black history. Right? They like to label 59 on a lot of black entertainers. I think didn't Coolio just die at the age of 59? Was it Coolio? Yeah, Coolio just died at the age of 59. I believe Michael Jordan is 59 right now. And didn't Michael Jordan's sneakers, you know, the Jordans, didn't they come out 38 years ago? And obviously we know 38 is the number for murder, so I don't know. I'm not saying it's MJ's time, but bro, I don't wish death on anybody in it, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. 59, 38, that's not a nice connection to have if you're black. Play Dirty, Captain Conan, obviously Play Dirty is the name of the album, one of their first albums, I believe. Obviously Synchronicity of 49. The duo led tributes at the time of Cadet's death with Krept, who was his cousin, saying he was heartbroken. We've already decoded that, as he had finally started getting the recognition you deserve. That doesn't even make sense. It would say he was heartbroken as he had finally started getting the recognition he deserved, right? That's what you would say. He finally started getting the recognition he deserved. That's what you'd say. Not finally started getting... I mean, I don't know, maybe. But maybe you're speaking to him directly. But anyway, finally started getting the recognition you deserved. 248. Just like human sacrifice. 248. Right. And this 248, it comes back full circle right at the end of the PowerPoint. You guys are going to see it. You're going to be like, whoa. You're going to be like, whoa. I'm not going to lie. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh here, but obviously you got to make a few... You got to put a bit of comic relief in there just to make, you know, just to lighten things a bit, because these are morbid things we're speaking about, and we've got to try and, you know, make it a bit more entertaining for the people then, you know what I mean? Anyway, from Sunday the 4th of February 1990, right, Krept's actual birth date when he was born, to the death of Cadet, Saturday, February the 4th, February the 9th, 2019. 29 years and 5 days passed. Obviously, we've gone back to his 29, right? The 2-9, like how Cadet was in his 29th year of life, and he also died on 2/9, right? Again, 115 was the date numerology for Krept's birthday. right? The February the 4th, 1990, right? February the 4th, 1990. Add those numbers up, you get 115. It's like killing equals 115. And this is evermore looking like the killing of a rapper, right? Rapper, killing. Kret's birthday, 4th of February 1990, right? His actual birthday, his birth date when he was born, had 25 date numerology, and we've already gone over the 25, haven't we, guys? Keel, rest in peace, death, Blaine, all 25, right? His birthday was also on 15 date numerology, just like our cadet's name equals 15. Kret's birthday to cadets was a span of 3 weeks and 5 days. So this was the year of the actual death. So the year of the death when cadet actually died. The span between Kret's birthday and cadets was 3 weeks and 5 days. Again, cadet died in Aquarius time of year. Yeah, 35 for Aquarius. What did he die in? A car crash. And how did it allow? And he died young, right? Also note that February the 4th, so Kret's birthday, February the 4th, is the 35th day of the year. Right? Synchronizes perfectly with this 35 and the 3 weeks and 5 days, 35, right? February the 4th also leaves 330 days left in the year, right? And as you can see, 330 days left, just like how Cameron and Cadet equals 33. Again, like I said before, drop the 0. Right? The 0 is not important. Drop the 0. The 0 has no value, right? So it looks like a 33, just like Cameron and Cadet. Cameron is middle name, Cadet is stage name. Kret's birthday date numerology, the year of Cadet's death was on 45 and 18 date numerology. Right? So this would have been the birthday. This would have been his birthday just before Cadet died, right? 45 date numerology and 81, just like the reflection of 18. Excuse me. 18 and 81, correct? Kret's birthday date numerology, the year of Cadet's death was also on 25 date numerology. So his birthday, the day he was born in 1990, his birthday was on 25 date numerology, and the date of his birthday before Cadet died was on 25 date numerology. Right? Now, underrated legend, human sacrifice, blood sacrifice, all equal 86. Again, in the same cipher. I want you guys to notice as well that sacrifice and die young all equals 46 in the same cipher. Right? Kret's birthday date numerology, the year of Cadet's death, 144 and 72. Right? Car accident, 72. Treasury order, 72. Krypton Conan, 72. And 144. Again, all these numbers add up to 9, right? The number 9 is powerful. It represents completion. Although not a final ending, more like the fulfillment of one cycle so you can prepare to initiate the next one. It's a recognition of life's ongoing ebb and flow. The duo led tributes at the time of Cadet's death with Krept, who was his cousin, saying he was heartbroken and he had finally started getting the recognition he deserved. You deserved, right? So we're still on that little quote there, yeah, because 229 is the 50th prime number. And Satanic, Dino Driz, and Play Dirty all equal 50. And that 50 is very important because Cadet actually died 5 days after his cousin's birthday. So again, like I said, you drop the 0, you get 5, right? And he died 5 days after his cousin's birthday. I'm sure it was a coincidence though. There was 304 days left in the year after Cadet's birthday. Right? 304 days left. March the 2nd. From his birthday to the end of the year, 304 days. Like, again, drop the 0, 34. Murder, black, rapper, 34. Cadet's birthday was also on 44 and 17 date numerology. I forgot to put the 17 here, but yeah, kill equals 44 and 17. But again, kill advice, right? The song Advice was what he was known, well, not known for, but the song Advice was the big song, right? That everyone kind of heard. It was also on 24 date numerology, like Kret's birthday is on February the 4th, right? So Cadet's birthday, which he didn't make it to this day, right? March the 2nd, right? 2019, he didn't make it because he passed away, right? But his upcoming birthday was also on 24 date numerology, which looks like 2/4, you know, February the 4th, like Kret's birthday. The span between Cadet's birthday and Kret's next birthday after Cadet's death is 11 months and 2 days, like 112. The Society of Jesus are said to operate in 112 countries across the globe. Also notice that they are the military order, or it says religious order, but they're really the military order of the Catholic Church. But I've discussed this in my What is Gematria video, go back and watch it. But as you can see, Catholic Church, Catholicism 112, and again 68, right? It's a reflection of 86, just like blood sacrifice, human sacrifice, underrated legend, right? Cadet's 2019 birthday was 48 weeks before Crep's next birthday. So what would have been Cadet's birthday if he made it? It was 48 weeks before Crep's next birthday, and obviously we've already been over the 48, right? With the Illuminati and the little drunk. Right? Right. Notice he will now serve 4 years and 8 months behind bars and will begin a 2-year driving ban after completing his sentence. I also noticed a 2-year driving ban, like how Cadet died in the 2nd month of the year. I said this earlier. Also notice that 4 plus 8 plus 2 equals 14, right? And obviously if you were to reduce the 14 even further, you go 1 plus 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5 days, right? Anyway, the word end equals 14. Just like how the end of Cadet, right? Who was born on 2/3, 2nd of March, right? The end of Cadet, right? And what number on the charts did his song Advice peak at? 14, right? 14, like 104. Again, drop the 0, 14. And even 41, the reflection of 14. Probably a coincidence though, coincidence. Next, Cadet's last single released before his death, Advice, with Dino Driz, peaked at number 14 in the chart, right? Just look how 14 synchronizes with Dino Driz as well. So he's part of this too. Again, here they are both are giving their one-eye symbolism, showing you that they're part of that system, that they don't mind throwing up the deuces, that they don't mind throwing out that message, sending that message out to the masses. Yeah, we're part of the clique. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind it. We're down with it. We're down with the get down, as they would say. Down with the get down, letting you know. End equals 23, like his birthday, 2/3. Dino was 16 years old at the time of Cadet's death, right? Just notice Johnson and Dino Driz both equal 95, right? Obviously the reflection, you got the Negro and the slave, right? 59. And you've also got that synchronicity with Krypton Conan, Kill, and the song Advice, right? Also notice that Johnson and Dino Driz, right, equals 95. But if you were to reduce it down, 9 plus 5 equals what? 14. And their song peaked at 14. And again, obviously 14 reduces down to 5. And, you know, as we know, Cadet died 5 days after his cousin's birthday, right? Moving on to Conan now. From Conan's birthday, when he was born, right, September the 3rd, 1989, all the way up to Cadet's death, February the 9th, 2019, right? 29 years, 5 months, 6 days. 29 like black, 56 like Society of Jesus, right? Furthermore, there was a song, actually a really good song, I do like this song, by Drake, called Sacrifices. And the first lyric is, wrote this shit January 21. Now, how do most people in the world write January 21? 1/21, right? Okay. Just like Blood Sacrifice, 121. Dino Driz, 121. Again, this song is called Sacrifices, guys. It's called Sacrifices. And he said that he wrote it on January 21. He probably didn't, but you know, you get the idea. Okay, we're coming up on an hour. Guys, it's going to be a long one. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a long video. So we got Sacrifice, again, equals 73. The reflection of that, 37, as he was born in Pisces, right? And let's not forget Advice, right? The song. Again, reflection of the 73. Reflections, right? Obviously, just a little bit of information about the Society of Jesus, just so that you guys know they are part of the Catholic Church. And obviously, it ties back in with the Catholicism. Equals 49, play dirty, Krypton Conan. Again, I do wonder how dirty they play. Right. Traffic Collision. He is perhaps best known for his single Advice featuring Dino, which peaked at number 14 on the UK singles chart. Johnson died in a car accident on 9th February 2019. Right? Catholicism 112, 14 112. Legends Die Young 68, Taxi Driver 68, Catholicism 68. Dino's birthday is on the 266th day of the year, right? September 23rd, the 266th day of the year. And the Society of Jesus, excuse me, the Society of Jesus' prolonged acronym for IHS, right, stands for Jesus Hominum Salvator, which loosely translates to Jesus, Savior of Man. Jesus Hominum Salvator equals 266, just like the day of the year that Dino was born in. So it all kind of ties back into these guys. You know, these guys have obviously orchestrated all this. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know if we should even keep going, because we're already like an hour in, almost. But yeah, we'll keep going. Forget it. We got a little bit more time. There we got with Conan throwing up the devil horns. Right. Conan's birthday was a span of 180 days from Cadet's upcoming birthday, which he didn't make. So this is the birthday before. Right, so this is the 2018 birthday. Obviously, he died in 2019. So Conan's 2018 birthday to Cadet's 2019 birthday, 180 days. Just like 18, obviously dropped the 0 at 18 IHS, right? And then the reflection of 1881 ritual. Right. Now, the reason why I keep taking from these guys' birthdays is because it's the highest holiday for a Satanist, right? Since Satanism is a self-centered religion, the highest holiday of the year would be the Satanist's own birthday, which needs no ritual but should be spent in doing things a Satanist would enjoy. Some fucked up shit. But anyway, that's why I keep taking the birthdays, right? Because whether or not these lot are Satanists, I don't know if the characters are, like the actors and the actresses, the celebrities, maybe some of them are, but a lot of people probably aren't. But like, I reckon what they do is they tie all these things into your birthday, basically. So whether or not you're a part of the industry or not, they'll tie it into your birthday because they believe in that, right? I know I'm confusing a lot of people because you're like, oh, I thought they were Catholic and blah blah blah. Look, it all ties in, okay? It just all ties in. It all ties in. It all ties in. Right? I don't know the ins and outs. I'm no expert. I'm just showing you a lot of the numbers in it. I can't tell you everything and anything. Right? The information's out there if you want to go find it. I'm just a little piece of information. You can go find information elsewhere and piece it together. I ain't worked it out yet, so I ain't gonna act like I know. Anyway, Conan's birthday before Cadet's death was on 50 date numerology. Obviously, the plural for Jesuit. Jesuits equals 50, along with play dirty and satanic. His birthday was also on 21 date numerology, and Jesuit equals 21. Also notice Jesuit equals 42, you know, going back to that Black History number, and of course the month of the year it was in, you know, February 42. And let's not forget, Crep's birthday is on 4/2, right? February the 4th, right? 4/2 or 2/4. Also notice the 86, right? Which obviously relates back to human sacrifice, right? And blood sacrifice, and underrated legend, right? Jesuits. Cadet's birthday, Conan's birthday before Cadet's death was also on 30 date numerology. Again, you got the slavery, the N-word, and Cadet all equal 30. Conan's birthday was also on 23 date numerology. Cadet was born on the 2nd of March, of course, 2/3. Conan's birthday was also on 216 date numerology, right? And obviously, we know how Cadet died, right? Car accident. 216. 21 is also the 6th triangular number. Saturn is the 6th planet from the sun, hence the Saturn/Satan worship, right? That's why you see a lot of celebrities rocking the Saturn. You see Doja Cat here with the Saturn globe, and you got Adele here with the Saturn earring and the Saturn tattoo, right? Again, like I said before, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216, which obviously is the car accident that happened, right? And it's looking more and more like a satanic ritual the further I go in. So Conan's birthday after Cadet's birthday. So this is the birthday after that Cadet didn't make. Yeah, it was 6 months and 1 day later. Right, 61 is the 18th prime number. IHS equals 18, right? And we've already gone over the importance of number 9, right? But guess where 61 also relates in this incident? March the 2nd, Cadet's date of birth. It's the 61st day of the year. It's crazy. I don't know how they make these numbers match up, man. Maybe it's magic, maybe it's sorcery, maybe it's witchcraft. I don't know. I notice Crept always says in his song sorcerer. I notice Crept always shouts in his song sorcerer. So maybe he's got maybe he's got some sort of demonic energy around him there. So On Cadet's upcoming birthday, after his death, we've got 26 weeks. Right? This is from Cadet's upcoming birthday to Conan's. 26 weeks. Obviously, as you can see, Conan, 26. Advice, 26. Pisces, 26. And of course, the reflection, 62, right? Cadet's birthday was also 185 days before Conan's next birthday. 185, Catholicism. Also notice 1 plus 8 plus 5 equals 14. Alright, we've already gone into this already. Obviously, black equals 11. 11 is the 5th prime number. And there was, of course, 5 days between Prep's birthday and Cadet's death. Again, reduce to 14. You get 5, right? Conan's birthday date numerology, the year of Cadet's death, was on 24. Right, just like Krat's birthday is on 2/4. Right? And then Cadet's birthday date numerology, the year of his death, was also 24. Right? Just like Prep 2/4. Moving on, Conan's birthday was on 31 date numerology, the year of Cadet's passing. 31 is the 11th prime number. Right? We've already gone over that with the black, right? Conan's birthday was also on 22 date numerology. And Satanic equals 22. Satanic also equals 67, just like Blood and Human Sacrifice, just like the reflection of Underrated Legend with 76, 67. Right? Again, the 86 definition. Conan's birthday was also a span of 26 weeks and 3 days after Cadet's birthday. 263 is the 56th prime number. Society of Jesus, Black Lives Matter, 56. Again, these are rituals that are done for this cult of racists, if you will. Yeah, even Black Lives Matter, I don't support that shit. I'm black myself. I don't support Black Lives Matter. Fuck that shit. I know the real agenda behind these organizations, innit? It's just to divide people and make them hate each other more. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, do you know Drizz's birthday? It is 6 months and 3 weeks after Cadet's birthday, or it would have been his birthday that year if he made it. Just notice 63. You know, the heartbroken, slightly drunk, and Illuminati had that 63 relation. And the Cadet said he was heartbroken. The driver said he was slightly drunk. Dino's birthday is 23 weeks after Cadet's, right? 29 weeks, sorry, not 23, 29 weeks. Black equals 29. And let's not forget he died on February the 9th, yeah, 2/9, in his 29th year of life. Let's not forget that, right? Dino's birthday also happened to be 205 days after Cadet's. Again, remember he was on his way, Blaine was on his way to Kiel University, right? 205. On his way to Kiel University, to Kiel. Rest in peace, March, Prepped, death, 25. Drop to 0, 25, right? Dino's birthday was also on 51 date numerology, the year of Cadet's death, right? The age Cadet died at, 28 equals 51. 28. That's gonna be clipped right there. I ain't gonna lie. That one's getting clipped for sure. That's a powerful slide right there. You can't even try and not. I'm clipping that and slapping that on TikTok today. So that 51, right, is very important, or the 5-1, right? Because the Illuminati was founded on May the 1st, you know, 5/1, right? By Adam Weishaupt. 51. His name equals 51. Again, notice the pure cipher, right? Also notice you can have it either way, right? You can have May the 1st, or you can have the 1st of May, right? 1/5 or 5/1. Again, remember what I said about dropping the 0, right? But again, founded on May the 1st, right? 5/1. Dino's birthday was on 71 date numerology, the year Cadet's death. So this would have been after Cadet's death, because he was born in September. 71. Notice the Society of Jesus equals 71, along with Car Crash. Along with Aquarius, which equals 107. But you know, again, this is a bit. I'll be honest. This was a bit of a not a reach, but like it was one of those ones where like I don't really want to put that in there, because I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're just reaching for that. But like the 107, obviously, if you were to flip it, it would be 701, which would, you know, be 71, right? Like obviously, I only put it in there so you guys can see the synchronization. I don't want you lot to think that I'm trying to like boost this up or like make this out to be more than what it is. You really don't have to. Like even without all of this, I could have just like made it what it is. But Yeah, I put the 107 in there anyway. Like, I know some people are gonna think I'm reaching, but the 107 is relatable, right? Dino's birthday was also on 26th date numerology, the year of Cadet's death, right? Cadet was born in Pisces and was known for his song with Dino called Advice, right? Okay. So Cadet was born in Pisces. He was known for his song with Dino called Advice. And Dino's birthday that year was also on 26th date numerology. I don't know how they knew it was going to be on 26th date numerology. I don't know how they knew what to name the song. I don't know how they knew. But also notice the reflection of 26 is 62, which is sacrifice, right? Also notice Dino's birthday, the year Cadet's passing, was on 44 date numerology. We all know about the 44, don't we, guys? Kill, Advice, Crept, and Conan. Dino Drizzle's birthday, date numerology, was also the year of Cadet's death. The year of Cadet's death was also on 24. Conan's birthday date numerology, the year of Cadet's death, was also 24. Cadet's birthday date numerology, the year of his own death, was 24. So let me just get this straight for you guys who might be confusing this date numerology thing. The date numerology is basically adding up what the numbers are in the date. So as you can see, Dino Driz, his birthday is the 23rd of September. Right, that's his birthday, 23rd of September. But this particular year, that you add on the years as well, right? So as you can see, 23rd of September, or 2 plus 3 for the 23, plus the 9 for the month, plus the year, right? 2019, plus the year, 1 plus 9 equals 24. Same here again with Conan and his birthday. Conan was born on the 3rd of September. So Conan's born 20 days before Dino, which is interesting because death equals 20 as well. But anyway, Conan's birthday, right? 9 plus 3, right? So the 9 of September, 3 the day, 2019, right? Equals 24. Cadet's birthday, this is all the same year. Look, guys, 2019, right? Cadet's birthday, March the 2nd, right? 3 plus 2 plus 19, 24, right? They all equal 24. All three of these people, Dino, Conan, and Cadet, all their birthdays on the year Cadet died were all 24 date numerology, which synced up perfectly with Crap's birthday, who was born on what? 2/4, right? February the 4th, 2/4, right? Probably a coincidence though, right? Coincidence. Anyway, Dino's birthday was also on 32 date numerology, just like how Cadet was born on March the 2nd, right? 3/2. Dino's birthday was also on 53 date numerology. Again, guys, this is the same date we're talking about. It's the same day we're talking about. Dino's birthday, right? After Cadet's death. His birthday was on 53 date numerology, and we've already been over the 53, haven't we? With Saturday and Toyota Prius. Dino also had his birthday on 42 and 33 date numerology. Again, it's the same day, guys. This is the same day, September 23rd, 2019. It's the same day. We're still going off. Dino's birthday. Cadet died on a Saturday named after Saturn. Saturday is named after Saturn. That's why it's the 6th day of the week, as Saturn is the 6th planet from the sun. So notice Saturn equals 42, like racial slur and slavery and the N-word, and Cadet equals 33 and Cadet equals 33 like Cameron does. Again, just notice that all these numbers add up to what? 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Right? That's why I put in that little thing about the Saturday, and the Saturn, and why it looks more and more like a satanic ritual, because we all know that 6 is obviously the number for Satan, or Saturn in this case, right? So we got the day of Cadet. I'm fed up talking about Dino, man. Like shit. Like anyway, the day of Cadet's death. And the span between that day and Dino's next birthday was 7 months and 2 weeks. We've already been over the 72, guys. You lot already knew what was coming, right? We've been over the 72 already. Jesuit Order, Captain Conan, car accident 72, and the reflection there, 27 with ritual. Cadet also died 32 weeks before Dino's birthday. Again, tying back to his birthday, right? 3rd of March the 2nd. He also died 32 weeks and 2 days before Dino's birthday, right? 32 weeks and 2 days before Dino's birthday. Now that 322 is a very important number, right? That 322, 32-2, right? You just saw that 322. Because it relates back to the Skull and Bones Society. It's a secret society, also known as the Order 322, or the Brotherhood of Death. It is an undergraduate senior secret student society at Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut. So Skull and Bones, their logo is a skull and crossbones, and if you type in skull and crossbones into the Gematrinator, you get 223, which is a reflection of 322. Also notice the 322 here, right? The span from Cadet's death to Dino's birthday that same year. And just notice the Brotherhood of Death equals 95, just like Johnson does. And I guess also so does Dino, right? Because we found that out a little bit earlier that Johnson and Dino are both 95. So I could have put that in there too, but I forgot. But yeah, Dino also equals 95, which ties back into this. The 95 is also an important number with the Society of Jesus, because the Society of Jesus is another society that were founded on a day leaving 95 days left in the year, right? September 27th, it leaves 95 days left in the year, right? The Skull and Bones are also referred to as the Order, right? As you can see, the Order equals 48 and 42, just like it does February equals 48 and 42, just in reverse ciphers. But again, they are synced in the same ciphers, right? More or less. Legends die young, underrated legend, Skull and Bones, all equals 76. Cadet's death date numerology was also on 324. This is the date he died on, right? 324. 324 is the 18th square number, and we've already gone into 18 before with the IHS and the ritual, right? Cadet died on the day leaving 325 days left in the year. 325 is the 25th triangular number, right? Again, we've already gone over the 25s. Cadet died 6 months and 25 days before Conan's birthday. 625 is the 25th square number. Again, we've been over the 25 already. Cadet died 29 weeks and 3 days before Conan's birthday. 293 is the 62nd prime number. Sacrifice equals 62. Yeah, Cadet also died 206 days before Conan's birthday. Obviously, you can see the connection with Conan, Pisces, and Advice. Cadet dies 5 days after Kret's birthday. 11 is the 5th prime number. Obviously, the Black Bear, again, he died on 2/9 in his 29th year of life. And he was, of course, black. The 11th square number is 121. And Dino Driz and Blood Sacrifice equals 121. Dino's full name, Dino Michael Mabratu, there we go. Equals 177, just like the Jesuit order, and you know, that guy who was a little drunk, you know, a little drunk. I say little drunk. That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah, I'll turn. You know, I was a little drunk. Englishman called Jordan Birch. Yeah, I was a little drunk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was a little drunk. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Dino's full name, Dino Michael Mabratu, 102, just like Cadet equals 102. Let's not forget the 102 sync as well with the van driver, Jordan Birch, right? The one who was a little drunk, you know, a little drunk, you know, I was a little drunk, you know what I'm saying? I was a little drunk, he was a little drunk, you know what I mean? That boy you seen in the picture earlier, my man. A little drunk, right? 102, just like Slavery, just like Cadet, right? 102. Now it gets interesting. Cassio Valentine Crep Johnson, BEM, right? So I'm taking the name as it's written on Wikipedia, right? But this is what you got to do. You got to take the name as it's written on Wikipedia. So the way it's written on Wikipedia is Cassio Valentine Crep Johnson, BEM. So that's how I've written it here, right? 350. Synchronizes perfectly with the fact with his birthday that it's on the 35th day of the year, right? February the 4th, 35th day of the year. Just like how his cousin died in a car crash in Aquarius time of year. How he died young. Again, Captain Conan 125, just like his full name, full Wikipedia name 125. Right. His full Wikipedia name also equals 433, just like how 433 is the 84th prime number. It's also the 9th star number, and we've already gone over number 9 in this video. But it's interesting that number 9 relates perfectly to him and his name, because it's obviously his cousin who's obviously being taken off the world stage, right, or being sacrificed, or whatever you guys come to your conclusion. But it's interesting that 9 surrounds him, the number 9 surrounds his name, but it doesn't seem to surround anyone else's name. Anyway, the Jesuit order 201 and 84, right, just like Carl Dominic Wilson, right, Cadet Conan's real name 201, 84. The span between Conan's birthday and Kret's birthday, right, this is the day they were born, right, 154 days, just like how Kret's full name is 154. So these two are mad synced to each other. of course, and then obviously the Cadet death is mad sync to them as well. The span between Conan and Kret's birthday is also 5 months and 1 day. Again, we spoke about this already. The Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt, 5-1. Taking Kret's Wikipedia name minus his stage name, Cassio Valentine Johnson Ben, right? You get 280 and 100, just like Die Young equals 100. Obviously 100 is the 10th square number, Satan equals 10, and 55, again, 55 is the 10th Fibonacci number. Excuse me. It's also the 10th triangular number, and the 5th square pyramidal number. Now I noticed here there's a cheeky little 115 here. If you notice, take away the zeros from the 10, you got a 115 here. Again, this is just a little extra. Again, I'm not saying this is actually part of the ritual. I'm just saying this is something I noticed like as I was editing this PowerPoint this morning. But like, yeah, I just noticed the little 115 there, just cheeky little 115, like, you know, like with killing, right? Again, Conan equals 55, Satan equals 55, Aquarius, car crash, Captain Conan all equal 55, right? And obviously that 35 synchronization as well, right? Again, taking Kret's Wikipedia name minus his stage name, right? Cadet, you get 280. Cadet dies at 28, supposedly for his cousin's career. Remember, kill equals 28, just like how he died on a Saturday, 28, and he died at the age of 28. And obviously he died in the time of Aquarius, right? Aquarius equals 109, just like how he died on a Saturday, just like how his cousin's name equals 109. So he died in Aquarius on a Saturday, 5 days after his cousin's birthday, and his cousin's name equals 109. But again, I'm pretty certain that was a coincidence. Cadet died in his 29th year of life, right? And 109 is the 29th prime number, right? And obviously 29 is the 10th prime number. Obviously we've gone over the 55 and the 10 with the Satan, right? Again, but like all of you listening back home, I'm pretty sure it's a coincidence. Taking Kret's Wikipedia name minus his stage name and the BEM, take the BEM away, right? You just get his first name, Cassio Valentine Johnson, his full official government name, yeah? 307, 63rd prime number, just like the Illuminati, slightly drunk and heartbroken, 63. Cadet born in Pisces, right? Because obviously the 307 is much like 37, drop the 0, right? 37, born in Pisces, Advice 37, and of course the reflection 73, which is sacrifice. Even his name in full reduction, right? Cassio Valentine Johnson equals 89. 89 is the 24th prime number. 24th prime, like how Kret's birthday is on 2/4, right? February the 2nd, or the 2nd of February. So February the 4th, or the 4th February. 24th prime, like how Cadet's birthday, the year of his own death, was on 24 date numerology, right? 24, let's go back so you can see that. Now we're going to go on to Conan with his devil fingers. So Carl Dominic Conan Wilson BEM, right? 147, just like a little drunk, like a little drunk, right? And then you got Carl Dominic Conan Wilson BEM equals 276, right? 276 is the 23rd triangular number. Just thought I'd let you know, underrated legends die young also equals 276. And remember, Cadet's birthday was on the 2nd of March, 2/3, like 23. Yeah, underrated legends die young, 276. Born on 2/3, 23rd prime number. Conan's birthday date numerology before Cadet's death, 2 times 3 equals 6, right? 23 is the 9th prime number, and we've already gone full circle with this. Again, he was born on 2/3, like 23, and 23 is the 9th prime number. And we just spoke about 9 being the number of completion, right? So it seems like he had the perfect birthday to go, because 2/3, like 23, the 9th prime, Anyway, taking Conan's Wikipedia name without his stage name, Carl Dominic Wilson BEM equals 121, and we've already been over 121 with Dino Driz and Blood Sacrifice. Obviously the song that I spoke about earlier on. Obviously you guys know 121 is the 11th square and the 5th star number. In fact, that's another 115 right there for the killing, right? The 11th and the 5, 115, right? Killing. I didn't put it in there, but obviously, yeah. The Society of Jesus were created to counter the 95 Theses orchestrated by the Protestant Martin Luther. Right? So for those of you who don't know about who these guys are, that's what their main thing was they were basically, they weren't happy with the fact that the criticisms that were released in the publishing of the 95 Theses written by Martin Luther. They weren't happy that what was happening was all the criticisms he was basically showing in the book was basically rejecting any authority from the Pope. And obviously these guys work for the Pope, you know, the Catholic Church. Like I said in my What is Gematria video, they are like the military order for the Catholic Church. I said it before, like England has like the MI6, America has the CIA, the Catholic Church has the Society of Jesus, right? That's their religious military order, right? But just notice the 95, as they were founded on the 27th of September, a day leaving 95 days in the year. Johnson, Dino Dres, and Carl Dominic Wilson, BEM equal 95. And also the reflection of 95, which is 59. Taking Conan's real name, Carl Dominic Wilson. Order of Illuminati, synchronizations, 201, 258, and 105. Right? Also notice the 102 connection, which is a reflection of 201, right? 102, 201, right? Reflections. The number properties of 105 is the 14th triangular number. Again, we're going into this. End 14, 2/3, 14 again. Even Conan's real name, 258, number of the beast, and the order of Illuminati all sync up perfectly. Also notice that 2 plus 5 plus 8 equals 15, and obviously 1 plus 5 from 15 equals 6. So it kind of ties back to that number of the beast, right? 6. On the 3rd of November 2019, this was after Cadet's death, the duo released their first album in 4 years. The album is called Revenge is Sweet. Let's talk about the number 4. Number 4 is considered an unlucky number in Chinese because it is nearly homophonous to the word death. So in Cantonese, the number 4 sounds very much like the word death, which is why in Chinese culture, even if you go to China right now, they don't have any 4th floor like on the lift. They don't have a 14th floor, 24th floor, anything with the number 4 in, they just don't have it, right? It's like how in the Western world we don't have anything with 13. Our 13 is our unlucky number. But you know what's funny about the number 13? If you add up the numbers in 13, 1 plus 4, 1 plus 3, what do you get? Yeah, you get 4. So it's interesting that number pops up. But anyway, 4. This whole page is about 4 right now. You got Captain Conan, which equals 44. Kill, advice, 44, right? Dino's birthday date numerology after Cadet's death, 44, right? This was after Cadet's death, 44, right? Cadet's birthday date numerology after his own death was also 44, right? And also notice Skull and Bones equals 202, like Revenge is Sweet equals 202. And if you add up 2 plus 0 plus 2, what do you get? You get the number 4. After the death of Cadet, Captain Conan released their album Revenge is Sweet. Legends Die Young, Taxi Driver, and Catholicism all equate to 68, just like Revenge is Sweet does. Also Reflection, Blood Sacrifice, Human Sacrifice of who? The underrated legend, supposedly, because, you know, we don't know for a fact, you know, this could all be coincidence for all we know, right guys? This could all be a coincidence. All these numbers could be a complete coincidence, a complete, utter coincidence, as we see Krept wearing the Balenciaga there. Obviously this is an old photo, so I ain't gonna rag him for that, but like, yeah, the Balenciaga, you should know better, you know. Moving forward, the album came out on the 3rd of November or the 11th, 3rd of November or November the 3rd, right? Date written 113, 11-3, right? 311, or the number for dishonesty is here both ways, either, you know, 3rd of November or November the 3rd, however which way you look at it, but it's still 11/3, right? Notice the number for dishonesty also equals 112, just like 14, you know, the number that their song charted at, Advice charted at 14, after his death, of course. And then obviously Catholicism equals 112. And remember, the Jesuits are said to operate in 112 countries, remember? But that could be a dishonest lie, who knows? Ritual equals 81, just like how Revenge is Sweet album equals 81. So was this all a ritual for the Revenge is Sweet album? Because I'm pretty sure that album like took off like pretty well for them. I don't. Anyway, Crept's real name Cassio Valentine Krept Johnson Bem, and Krept and Conan Revenge is Sweet album synchronizing 3 out of the 4 base ciphers with 350, 125, and 433. Again, what's the chances of like his full name? What's like honestly though, guys, what's the chance of his full name, his full Wikipedia name synchronizing perfectly with the album? Like, what's like, come on, man, like, come on, bro. Like, how does that even happen? Anyway, Krypton Conan Avengers Suite album equals 163. Yeah, and 163 is what? The 38th prime number, and we've already discussed the number 38 today. So I noticed as well that the album's actually says Crept X Conan on the actual album. It says Crept X Conan Avengers Suite album. So I was like, okay, let's go find out what that X, you know, what the added value is with the X, right? Obviously you get 131, which is the 32nd prime number. Again, Cadet born on 3/2, right? It all keeps coming back to his birthday in some way, shape or form. 3/2, March the 2nd, right? 3/2. Again, from Cadet's death to the album release, right? So this is from Cadet's death, the day Cadet died, February the 9th, to the release of the album, 11th of November. Sorry, November the 11th. 8 months and 3 weeks, just like murder equals 83. It was also 38 weeks, like our murder equals 38. And all the other 38s we've gone over. Rest in peace, murder, rapper, death, heel, Blaine, right? Again, here it is, just for those who are wondering. Here's the Crept X Conan. Usually it says Crept and Conan, but you know, you put the X in there as well. So Crept X Conan. The album, this album came out on 53 date numerology, as you can see here. November the 11th, right? November the 3rd, 2019. Add up those numbers, you get 53. Saturday, obviously 53, like Toyota Prius. Also came out on 26 date numerology, right? Just like our Casio Valentine Johnson equals 260, right? Drop the 0, 26. Just like our Conan Pisces and Advice equals 26, right? So it's like this album came out for the ritual sacrifice of, for whatever ritual sacrifice Casio decided to make, right? Obviously for his cousin who was born in Pisces, after his song Advice came out, and he was going to shoot him and his friend Conan into stardom even further, right? Because they hadn't released an album in 4 years before that, right? So it's like this is the revival, sort of, right? Because you got to think, in 4 years, yeah, a lot of celebrities come through within that time. Within 4 years, a lot of new rappers are coming into the game. More people's names are being spoken about. Less people are speaking about Krypton Conan. So it's like, now, okay, we want to be back on top stage again. So now you got to, you know, you want to be back at the top. You got to, you know, I mean, you got to make a little bit of a payment. You know, you got to make a little bit of a sacrifice, right? Anyway, going into the Advice song, right? The actual song. So Advice is a song by English rapper Cadet and English singer Dino, released on the 28th of August 2018. The song peaked at number 14 on the UK singles chart in February 19, following Cadet's death. So this song came out 5 months and 1 week before Cadet's death. Again, we've already gone over the 51, right, with the Illuminati, but 51 is a 6th pentagonal number. And whenever I see pentagonal, all I can think about is pentagram. Like, you know how like people worship Satan, right, with an upside down pentagram. But you know, because pentagonal means 5-sided, right? But anyway, whenever I see pentagonal, I think pentagram. But yeah, 51 is a 6th pentagonal. And obviously, let's not forget what age Cadet actually died at. He died at 28, right? And that equals 51 as well, right? Bit mad, isn't it? A bit mad. The song also came out 23 weeks before Cadet's death. 23 is the 9th prime number. The song also came out 165 days before Cadet's death. And 165 is the 9th tetrahedral number. Again, 9 tying back into this ritual evermore, right? Evermore tying back into this ritual. What's that? So the song also came out on 74 date numerology. Rapper, Killing, 74. Song came out on 47 date numerology. 47 is the 15th prime number, and Cadet equals 15. The song also came out on 29 date numerology, right? Obviously 109 is the 29th prime number. Aquarius, the time he died in. Saturday, the day he died on, and 5 days after his cousin's birthday, all equals 109, right? His cousin, Casio Valentine Johnson, the cousin of Cadet, right? 109. Again, black equals 29. 29 is the 10th prime number. And let's not forget, he died on 2/9. Again, I really want to reiterate this. He died on 2/9. Yeah, in his 29th year of life, and he was black. 2/9. I really want to put this out there so people understand how these number games work. Song came out on 54 date numerology. Captain Conan, Jesuit Order, Heartbroken, all 54. Again, how did they know to say 50? Again, guys, this was before. Yeah, this song, look at the date. August the 28th, 2018. This was before. This was before he said anything about being heartbroken. How did they know? How could they have known? The date how could they have known? Anyway, probably a coincidence. I don't even know why I'm getting excited. Probably a coincidence, man. Anyway, song came out on 45 and 27 date numerology. Right? Just like how ritual equals 27 and 45. But I'm pretty certain that was also a coincidence. Song came out on the 24th, so on the 240th day of the year. As you can see right there, August 28th, it's the 240th day of the year. Just like how Kret's birthday is on 2/4, right? February the 4th, 2/4, drop the 0, 2/4, right? Again, Cassio Valentine Johnson equals 89. 89 is the 24th prime number. And Cadet's birthday date numerology after his death, 24. Also notice the song came out on a day leaving 125 days in the year. August 28, days left in the year, 125. For a total of 365, right? Krept in Conan, 125. Krept's real first name, Wikipedia name, 125. We're not done yet. The song also came out on 36 date numerology, right? 36. Right? It's funny because, you know what's funny about this? Because 36 is, the square root of 36 is 6, right? You times 6 together to get 36, right? 6 times 6 equals 36. Just made me think about, again, that number 6, which is obviously very prevalent in this presentation. But 36 is the 8th triangular and 6th square. And again, another little cheeky 86 there. Maybe just think about the blood sacrifice and the human sacrifice of the underrated legend, right? Supposedly, because we don't know. Again, this is the question. Was he sacrificed? We don't know. We don't know if he was sacrificed or not. We're just putting numbers together and seeing what's what. I'll let you guys decide whether or not he was. So obviously the song came out on 1024 date numerology. If you guys are wondering how you get these big numbers, it's literally just so your times in it. So look, you've got the month here, that's the August 8th, times the 28, but you split the 28. So times the 2, times the 8, times the year, which was 2018. So August 28, 18, right? You times those together, you get 1024. 1024 again, 32nd square. You guys already know where I'm going with this. You guys already know. 32 obviously relates back to Birch, you know, his Birch and his second name, but you know what we was gonna, you knew it was coming, you knew it was coming. Again, his March the 2nd birthday, right? 3/2, March 2nd, 3/2, March the 2nd. The song also came out on 2048 date numerology, right? Again, same again. So this one's doing it in the format of date, of like month, date, year. This one's doing it in month, date, year. You know what I mean? Like four slots, right? That's why you get the extra value. That's why this is just double that. See, it's just because it's just added the 2 in. So it's times 2, right? 2018. Obviously 0 would mean nothing. But anyway, look, 2048, drop the 0. Finally start getting the recognition you deserved. 248, human sacrifice. Again, guys, this is before. Again, I want to put this out there. This was before. This song came out before this article ever came out. So how did they know what to write? Anyway, moving on. We're almost at the end, guys. Album came out on 17, 33, and 15 date numerology. Again, this album came out on 17, 33, and 15 date numerology. 17, the kill there, right? Kill Cadet, right? Kill Cadet, kill Cameron at 28. November the 3rd is also the 307th day of the year. So when this album came out, it was the 307th day of the year, and obviously, as we know, Krept's name equals 307. And look how evil he looks in this video, in this picture, man. He look evil as hell, man. He knows what he did. He knows what he did. Supposedly. I don't know. Maybe he did, maybe didn't. Anyway, that album, it also had 14, 44, 24, 54, 27 date numerology. All numbers relating to what we've already discussed, right? This is for this album. This album came out on all of these days' date numerology, right? 14 right? 14 relating to end, right? And of course, the 14 where it peaked, where their song peaked, right? 44, Captain Conan, Kill Advice, right? Crep's birthday, right? And let's not forget all the date numerologies that linked up with 24 as well. Conan's, Dino's, and Cadet's date birthdays in 2019 all had 24 date numerology, just like this album does. Notice again the 54, Captain Conan, Jesuit Order, Heartbroken, and of course Ritual equals 27. Of course, also notice that Ritual has the 9 completion as well. Add up all these numbers: 8 plus 1, 2 plus 7, 4 plus 5 equals 9. The album also came out on a day, leaving 58 days left in the year, right? Freemasonry 58, Taxi Driver 58, and the end of the Ritual, right? The end of the Ritual 58. Notice also if you reduce 58 to a single digit, you get the number 4, right? 5 plus 8 equals 13, 1 plus 3 equals 4, right? Number of death. Almost near the end, guys. Crep released 2 songs for Cadet, one before his death and one after his death. So the first one was called Letter to Cadet, which equals 203. Again, relating back to his birthday, right? 2/3. Obviously, Play Dirty, Krypton Conan, Letter to Cadet equals 49. Obviously, Cadet replied back with a letter to Crep. This came out, I don't know when this came out. I didn't think to like decode it because honestly, guys, this video is already long enough as it is. But anyway, Letter to Crep came out, but I just noticed I had a synchronization with Legends Die Young, right? 16676, 16676, just like Underrated Legend, just like the Revenge is Sweet album, right? Just like Skull and Bones 76. Mad synchronization, probably a coincidence though. Also noticed that all these numbers here add up to 13, and obviously 13 reduced is 4. 1 plus 6 plus 6, 13. 7 plus 6, 13, right? Letter to Cadet was released on 2nd of September, so 2/9, right? 2nd of September. Remember, Cadet died in his 29th year of life on 2/9, the reflection date, right? So this was released on 2/9, and he died on 2/9 in February, right? This is 2/9 September, 2/9 February. So from the release of this, right, September the 2nd, 2016, to his death, February the 9th, 2019, was 2 years, 5 months, 1 week, 0 days. 251 is the 54th prime number. Just like Krypton Conan, Jesuit Order, and Heartbroken. Again, how could they have known the Heartbroken? How could they have known? Anyway, moving on. It was also a span of 127 weeks, depending on how you look at it. 127 is the 31st prime, 31 is the 11th prime, 11 is the 5th prime, right? Number games, guys, number games, right? I believe there was in fact, now that I think about it, the 31 relates to Birch, to Birch and Johnson, because I think Birch and Johnson both equal 31 as well. But anyway, moving on, there was also a span of 890 days. This is all the same days, guys, the same day. It's just different quantities of time. So this is years, this is weeks, this is days. So it was 890 days between this coming out and Cadet's death. Again, Cassio Valentine Johnson, Crep's full name equals 89. Remember, Cadet died 29 months. 29 months passed between the release of Letter to Cadet and Cadet's passing. Again, 29 months, and he died in his 29th year of life on 2/9. So this came out on 2/9, right? And then he dies 29 months later on 2/9 in his 29th year of life, while he was born in March, which equals 29. And of course he's black, right? 29. But again, all a coincidence. Krypton Conan also released Last Letter to Cadet on the 27th of February 2019, after Cadet's passing. February the 27th is the 58th day of the year, leaving 307 days in the year. Last Letter to Cadet was released on 68 date numerology. Revenge is Sweet equals 68, the name of the album that they released. Also, Legends Die Young, Taxi Driver, and Catholicism also equals 68. Last Letter to Cadet was released on 23 date numerology. Again, tying back into his birthday. Last Letter to Cadet was released on 48 date numerology, tying back to the month he died in, the Illuminati, and of course, a little drunk, you know what I mean? A little drunk, you know what I'm saying? A little drunk, you know what I'm saying? A little drunk, you know, because my mum was a little drunk. Last Letter to Cadet was released on 50 date numerology. Jesuits, Play Dirty, Satanic, all equal 50. Last letter to cadet was released on 30, date numerology. Slavery, N-word, cadet, all 30. Last letter to cadet was released on 504, date numerology. Again, crept in Conan, Jesuit order. Heartbroken, 504, right? Just drop the 0, 54. Last letter to cadet was released on 41, date numerology, and 41 is the 13th prime number. Human sacrifice equals 130. So there's play dirty, taxi driver, and the word end equals 13. Last letter to cadet was released on 29, date numerology. Again, black, March, correct, all 29. He died on 2/9. Again, remembering that cadet died in his 29th year of life on 2/9. He was born in March 29 and crept 29 with his cousin, and of course he is black, 29. Last letter to cadet was released again guys, this was released after he died. Okay, this is after he died, they released this. Okay, so they released this after he died. Okay, last letter to cadet was released on 21, date numerology. 21 is the 8th Fibonacci and the 6th triangular, and we've already been through this already with the 86, right? Released 2 weeks. The song was released 2 weeks and 4 days after cadet's death, like how Kret's birthday is on 2/4, right? Just like how Kret's full name equals 89, the 24th prime, right? 2/4, 24th prime. Dino's birthday date numerology, the year of cadet's death, 24. Conan's birthday date numerology, the year of cadet's death, 24. And of course, cadet's birthday date numerology, the year of cadet's death, or of his own death, 24. We've already seen this already, but I figured I'd just show it one more time. Released 18 days after cadet's birthday, after cadet's death, 18 days later. It was also released 8 months and 1 day before the Revenge is Sweet album, right? So it was released 18 days after cadet's death, and it was also released 8 months and 1 day before the Revenge is Sweet album. You guys already know it was coming. 81, 18, both ways. So, you know what I mean? There it is. It was also released 35 weeks before the Revenge is Sweet album, right? This song was released 35 weeks before the Revenge is Sweet album. Car Crash 35, Aquarius 35, Saturday the Reflection of 35 with 53. And also, let's not forget February the 4th, Kret's birthday is the 35th day of the year. And let's not forget his full name, plus the album and the stage names, also equal 350. Oh, so equal 350. And just to conclude everything and to finish this off, I believe we have been over an hour or so. But as you can see, Black Lives Matter. Last letter to cadet, both equal 259, and of course they have that synchronization with the word black, which is 106. Yeah, and we've also got Black Lives Matter, Society of Jesus, and last letter to cadet, all equaling 56. Again, that 56 does reduce down to 11 when you add up the numbers. And then even further when you break it down, it goes down to 2, because if you break 11 down, 1 plus 1, you get 2. And obviously cadet died in the 2nd month of the year. You know, that Jordan Birch guy got a 2-year driving ban, right? You know what I mean? So that's why they put the 2 in there. But yeah, that's all I have to say. That's all I have for this video. You guys let me know in the comment section what you lot think. And if there's anyone else from the UK or just anyone in general that you'd like me to decode, you know, I would like to get more into the UK though, because I've realized there's not many people doing UK Gematria or like doing Gematria based around UK celebrities and stuff like that. So I would be interested in getting more into the UK stuff. I feel like there's enough people doing Gematria for the Americans, so I feel like we need some more people doing it for the UK people. But yeah, if you got any other people you'd like me to decode, let me know. So follow me up on the socials and that. Make sure you know what I mean, follow me up, YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, Instagram, TikTok, I'm all there, you know what I mean, linktree.com/rocksmithprime95. Links are in the description, are only a finger tap away. Do not delay, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.